Just want you to know what's wrong with me. Oh, thank you, Red Afro. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hey, Shayna. Yes. A little bit earlier than normal. It's only because a friend of mine asked me to do the stream, and because I have to record Euphoria in 2 hours. A little under 2 hours. Which I'm excited about. Euphoria has been a very good show. Because it's finally time. Missed you too. In the last stream we were actually asking about you. We were like, where's Shayna? Haven't seen Shayna or Simtown in a while. I'm glad you're ready for it too. Yeah, we did. We actually did. Hey, Sir Magnus. It's all good. I can't do a very long stream. I can only do it for about an hour, but this is like a courtesy stream. And can you all hear the background music that's playing through that? I always want to be sure. Helps with awkward silences. Shayna, I don't know what to tell you. I have a different schedule than you. No stripteases, no. Okay, good. I'm glad you can hear it. Hey, Angel Lover. Been a little while. Jesus. Almost broke that. I'm super broke right now, so I can't afford to do a karaoke stream at the moment, but if anyone wants to listen to the same music that I am listening to, like a listen along, I'm down for that. Currently, I'm listening to Crystal Waters' Gypsy Woman, but it's the... Which version is this? The Basement Boys Stripped to the Bone mix, slowed and reverbed. I have, I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to shy away from predictions like now because every time I've tried to predict a show, I either guess it and then it's like kind of like, oh, well, I saw that coming, or, you know, I don't guess it and I just feel stupid. So I try not to theorize too much anymore, just kind of go with the ride. But if I have to give one theory, I have to agree with a coworker of mine and a lot of people in the comments that Nate is probably just getting with Maddie to get close and get the tape back, which is extra fucked up. Even more, makes him even more of a sleazy asshole than it seemed at the end of that episode. And Euphoria is awesome. It's a great show. At least so far. Gilded Age. I've heard of that. Never seen it though. You got 19 inches of snow? Holy shit. I haven't even seen snow in 3 years. What's up, Levon? Oh, you're cooking lobster. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. Just like you and me, but she's homeless. I realize the song lyrics are kind of fucked up, but it's like, it's a whole jam. Predictions have been spot on. Yes, I agree that he was trying to get that disc back. Thank you. I don't know what they're doing with Kat's storyline this season. She's, I don't know, the first episode we got into her conflict, it was, you know, she's kind of bored with her relationship with Ethan, and then the next one is she's, you know, not connecting with the parents, so I feel like it's all just leading up to a breakup for the two of them, which, you know, kind of sucks, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Like it's not super upsetting, I don't think. Oh, thank you, Zakiya. We don't have any snow here in Georgia. I mean, you guys get snow sometimes. There was a winter I went to go visit, and it snowed pretty hard, actually. I would imagine you'd have to get snow a little bit more than Las Vegas does. Everybody in my circle has been taking a trip there recently. I would never. I don't really blame you. And shoot, they're not coming to my place of work. We've been pretty slow here since January anyways. Before that, we were super busy. Jacob Electric. No, yeah, he is. He is. Not 100% my type, but it's definitely attractive. Quite a bit. I mean, I don't think they need to end it. I think they need to talk about, you know, why things aren't working, and then end it if they can't really figure it out past that. But I don't know. I feel like once again they're not communicating. Like, come on, guys. Thought you learned your lesson here. What's up, Midi? Hey, Vera. I feel like lazy people choose Vegas for vacations. There's so many other good places to go. I already made my itinerary for maybe a day. I mean, Vegas has some cool stuff. It's just, for me, it's played out and boring. But if you've never seen it, yeah, it's cool. Can be fun. But yeah, me, myself, and I'd rather go visit like Seattle, Georgia. I want to, even though Florida is insane, I want to go down to Florida to go to Busch Gardens and Disney World, but and Universal Studios. I mean, wanting to sleep and not wanting to at the same time. I kind of have been today too, actually. In a little, not a funky mood, but like a I'm in a Snow in Georgia is awful. Let a couple flakes drop and nobody knows how to act. I mean, that's definitely the case here too. I mean, we had snow days here in Vegas Like, if it snowed at all, like we got, half an inch of snow. It's a snow day. People don't know how to drive. Everyone panics. It's funny. It was in a standstill for 4 days. That might have been when I was there, actually. That sounds quite familiar. I think that Ethan can do anything for her, even if she told him what was wrong for her. Issues are internal and nothing to do with him. I mean, I guess. But I mean, it's not necessarily just internal. She does kind of want him to take more charge. Like, she wants him to, be a man. And maybe it still wouldn't work even if he did that, but they could try. Sometimes I feel like people pull the plug a little too quick. Sometimes you should, because the relationship is like super toxic or dangerous, but sometimes try to work it out. Just try and work it out. And if it doesn't work, well, you tried. Does Busch Gardens still exist? Hell yes. There's Williamsburg and Tampa Bay, and if I had to pick one or the other, I would probably pick Tampa Bay, but Williamsburg just got a new roller coaster that looks really fun. Oh, but so did Tampa Bay. You all know how much I love my roller coasters, so I've been kind of fiending for it. Haven't been on, any roller coasters since my trip last summer in Texas, which was quite a bit of fun, even if I almost melted to death. That's right, Raimi. I know, Shayna, I want to go with you too. I know, we would have fun, because I know you would actually go on everything with me. Gibsonton, Florida. It's an amazing town where sideshow performers congregate, where they're not doing the carnival circuit. Everyone's so cool, amazing storytellers. That sounds like fun. But where is Gibsonton? Is it like southern, northern, on the coast, towards the center? Ooh. Everyone put on Jungle, Lifting You. Such a good song. Thinking about the future. Not bad enough. Thinking about the past. Same in Virginia. People can't handle the snow. You'd think in Virginia they'd be alright with it though. Like, that happens much more frequently in Virginia. Maybe not like all the time, but a little bit more than Georgia. 20 minutes below Tampa. I'll just go to both. Kat doesn't love herself enough to love him, and Ethan is so sweet. I mean, what makes you say she doesn't love herself enough? I don't necessarily think she, hates herself. Maybe she's not, 100% with her, body image or any internal issues, but I don't think she, doesn't love herself, per se. I might eat those words in this next episode, but... Ashtray needs his own show. He's okay. I'm not gonna simp over Ashtray as much as I've seen a lot of people doing lately. I do like him a lot though. He's cool. I would even brave the front with you. Hell yeah. I mean, I'm fine with front or back row. Either or is the key spot to be. Prepping for the Lunar New Year. Very nice. What was the animal of this year? I know it's not related to the Lunar New Year, it just reminded me of it. Is it the Year of the Tiger? So I think last year was Year of the Bull. Is that right? Ooh, I don't know whose episode it is tonight. I have not watched any of the promos for this season aside from the initial teaser that they dropped, which really didn't show anything. It is the Year of the Tiger. All right, cool. Very nice. I'm in New England, and in the first snow day, no one can act right. I guess it makes sense for the very first one of the year. Everyone's just like, oh shit, it's been months, we don't know how to do this. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but I understand it a little bit better at that point. It's just sunshine. It's okay to be selfless. She put on a front saying that she's confident bad bitch, but she on the inside is super insecure and she needs to really work on herself. I see that. I do see that. And that's true. But sometimes you can work on yourself with someone in your life. I don't think you have to be single to work on yourself. But I do agree. I don't think... I'm kind of arguing just for the sake of it right now. Because I do agree. I think they need to split. I don't think it's going to work. I do still think they should try. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's okay to know someone is a good person and not want to be with them. We keep forgetting they're like 17. I mean, 17-year-olds are capable of making pretty mature decisions. And really dumb ones, too. Dominic Fike is doing a great job for his first... This is his first acting role? Doing a very good job, then. I mean, to be fair, his role has been somewhat non-challenging thus far, but he's doing a very good job. Mooncakes are not usually sold on this holiday, but I want some right now. I haven't had mooncakes in years. Just a moment. Alright. Dominic and Hunter are apparently dating. Oh, that's cute. Are you dating anyone? I'm sure I asked you this before. I believe you have, and no, I am not. There's just no time for it. Or well, there is, but then I would have to stop doing a lot of other stuff that I don't want to right now. Being in a melting pot country, I see 17 years old that looks 40 and 17-year-olds that look 12. Yeah, that is true. It's his first acting role, and I guess the character is close to his personality, but him and Jules are trouble. I feel like him and Rue are trouble. Him and Jules... I mean, as a couple, that's trouble, yes. But, like, as friends, no. Obviously, they do a lot of, you know, dumb shit. The Truth and Dare stuff in the last episode was very funny. I died laughing when Dominic was... who was he talking to? Like, the wrestling team or something? And he's just like, I'm into scat play. That hit me, like... so out of nowhere. I could not stop laughing at that. That was too good. The correct answer is not dating to keep the audience wanting. I have not seen All of Us Are Dead. See you in a bit. Oh yeah, as a couple, I agree. I don't think Elliot would be good with Jules or Rue, simply just because of all the baggage and problems that would come with. Thank you, Marie. Oh, that's really sweet. I'm glad you're starting to do your own reactions as well. What shows are you doing right now? Is it just the one for Euphoria, or are you doing some other stuff? Because I remember when I first started doing reactions, it was only Game of Thrones and The Walking Dead. And then from there, I've now done a lot of shows. Not the neon noir kicking in. I mean, they did say someone's gonna die this season. I could see Elliot being the one, but at the same time, I'm like, don't introduce a character to kill them. Like, makes it a little less impactful, I think. I have never left the country, Illyri. I don't know if I pronounced that right, sorry. First I thought Elliot would be a character to play into Nate and his sexuality, but I think that's out of the window now. Yeah. I mean, I didn't originally have that thought, but I do think that's kind of out of the window now. Was a possibility, not anymore. I mean, I guess it still sort of is, but doubt it. I am very close to 5K, but just not quite. Not quite. Ever start a reaction channel, it'll be movie commentary. Oh, that would be really cool. I've been getting very close to doing some movies for my channel, but I mean, I'm already so behind on all the shows that I just need to kind of get myself to a point where I feel like I got a good flow going, and then probably do it then. I want Maddie's confident life. Can you imagine being so powerful? Or no, I didn't pronounce that right. Powerful. I do want to be that powerful. Currently, I am not. Maddie has me beat for sure. I'm hoping. Oh, see you in a second. I'm hoping to my passport and license this year. I want to go to Canada. I want to go anywhere. I want to go visit Mexico, Canada, Germany, France, Japan, China, like Australia. I kind of just want to go everywhere. But that requires a lot of money, which I don't have any of. Only reacted to K-pop songs so far. Nice. I've been getting into a lot of J-pop here recently. I'll be reacting to Euphoria tonight. Hell yeah. I tried to upload my Encanto reaction, but the video got blacked. Try doing some stuff like I do with mine, where you like put the title up over the actual video so it covers it up a little bit. Or, you know, like blur the edges, like reduce the transparency or something. Just do something to, in a way, like fuck up how it looks, so it can't be considered like an alternate way to watch it. And also don't use clips longer than like 15-20 seconds. When you do the leftovers, then you can do movies. I know. Okay, all right. If you want to check out Germany, you have to do a road trip. Oh, that'd be fun. Our country is so versatile, big cities and lots of beautiful landscapes. I mean, I've done like my fair share of just like looking up different parts of Germany just because I'm curious, and from what I have seen just, you know, on the interwebs, it is a very beautiful country. I'd love to go. I would need to really brush up on my German though. Like, I have nearly forgotten everything. If you want to check, my friend started a commentary channel that gets no views except his own of mine. I mean, it takes a while. Like, I've been doing this for 5 years, and I'm only now just barely reaching 5K. Sometimes it just takes like that one video that just kind of pops off, and suddenly, you know, lots of people start pouring in. For me, that was for both Dark and Lovecraft Country. That brought in a lot of people for me. So that's one other reason I recommend, you know, you mix it up. Just make videos about the shows you like, and you never know. One of them is bound to stick and work out well. Thank you, Jackie. I really wanted to go to Japan, but I figured a weekend in Canada would be easier. It definitely would be, but Canada's beautiful. Also, again, I haven't been, but from what I have seen, it looks beautiful. I'd also like to go to Iceland. Ooh, Iceland would be a really cool one to go to. Where are the Azores? Have you even started The Leftovers? No, I have not. I have not. Well, I'm going to Africa. I'm not trying to get nuked because Russia feeling quirky. Fair enough. That's okay. Many people, especially younger ones, are pretty decent in English. That is one other reason I would love to go to Germany. Because it seems like, well, I mean, that actually seems like the case with a lot of other countries, where people at the very least know English as a second language, like enough to communicate with tourists. Whereas here in America, you know, it's pretty rare to find an American who speaks another language, unless they're like second generation from an immigrant family usually. Making videos for old series with dedicated fans can give you views too. Absolutely, it definitely can. I don't want to watch Firefly, but I will watch The Expanse. That's on the list. I'm actually trying to read this. Te deja de ver un tiempo, pero volví por las reacciones de euforia. Oh, thank you for the translation. Fortunately, Japan is closed to tourists still. Yeah, but not forever. And when it's not, ooh, I really want to go. It looks so cool. What happened, Black and Conscious? The new commentary editing style gets no copyright. What kind of editing style is that? Is that the one where you like watch a little bit, then pause it, and then it's just you talking about it, and then you continue? Why, as soon as I dozed off to go sleep, my TV game music shut up. It sounds like you had a power outage. Relax. When Japan opens, I'm the first one on the door. Island chain in the Atlantic. They're closer to Portugal than the US, but the flight is only 4 hours. That's not bad. With a name like that, you know that water has to be blue as fuck. Ooh, speaking of good J-pop, or I don't know if this is considered J-pop, it's technically an EDM artist, but Labyrinth by Mondo Grosso. It's so good. Well, then you need to calm yourself down and stop freaking your house out. Guessing Japan won't open until next year. If that's the case, so be it. But what else can we do besides just, you know, keep moving along here? Internet Mom Ash. Oh, I know her. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about then, where it's like You watch it, put in like little clips, and then you stop it all together to put in like your commentary. And that is a good way to avoid copyright as well. But I don't like to do that because I feel like it's a break in flow. It's kind of like, okay, we're watching the episode, I'm, reacting, with my face however I'm reacting, and then pause, let me talk about it real quick. All right, now let's get going again, and then pause. Like, I don't know, it feels like a kind of disjointed way to do it. It works well for some YouTubers. For Internet Momash in particular, I think she is plenty like entertaining and funny enough to make that really work for her. I don't think I'm quite right for it. I'm a little too dry. I prefer to just flow through the episode, react to it as it's happening, and then just keep moving along. Well, I hope you're Jean Grey instead of the demon. Unless the demon's Hive, then that's kind of cool. The commentary girls are some of the best out there, like Ashley, Trin Lavelle, and Dylan are some of my faves. I don't know if I know the last two. I try not to watch too many other reaction or commentary channels either, because I feel like it's too easy to like want to mimic what you see other people do, and I don't want to accidentally be like copying other people's videos pretty much. I'm like, I have my own style. I like to keep it like that. But every once in a while I'll watch, someone else's reactions to something. Specifically when I'm curious to see if it's similar to my own on a show that I've just seen or something. That's really mean to return soon. I like your reacting style very much because you don't break the flow and then before you label on top works just fine. It works for me. So far, no issues. But, always be prepared to have an issue and then just take a look at, what it is that the algorithm picked up on and is having a problem with, and then go back into your editor, cut that bit out or around it or whatever, and try it again. Usually works the second time. My favorite movie commentary channels are Lakia and Billy Binges. Dylan is in Trouble is overrated. I hope there's one day soon that there are people being like, NerdGuyProductions is overrated. I'll be like, yes. If you are considered overrated, then that means you have enough of a following to be considered overrated. Basically butchered it. I'm sorry. Typical Nigerian name, I guess. Is there a way you can spell out how to pronounce it? I'm very curious, and I don't like mispronouncing people's names. I think it's rude. This one's actually funny. Oh my god! If you ever were to create a show yourself, what existing show would be closest to what you would create? Oh, what would be the closest one? It sounds kind of dumb, but I guess Death Note would be the closest one, because there's like a show idea I had where there's something that actually shows people like how their like closest loved ones or the closest person in their life that has died, like it shows them exactly how it happened and like how it completely ruins society essentially, because knowing the truth is not all it's cracked up to be, tears everybody apart. And just the idea of like wanting to know what the truth is makes people do like insane things as well. So Death Note is the closest thing I can think of to that. Hey Rogue. YouTuber Grifton scandal. It's really interesting to hear you talk about video editing. I'm not quite good at that yet, but love photo editing. Oh, nice. I mean, technically, I started more with photo editing as well in high school. Before I actually got into film club, I was just in the photography class, and my dad was a photographer and everything. Never call you overrated unless you switch up on your day ones. Then I'm starting to hate account. What day ones? What do you mean? Hey, Mighty Isis. It has been a long time. And I am feeling pretty good today. I'm a little bummed that I have to work tomorrow and I can't get this Euphoria reaction out, you know, like at 5 in the morning tomorrow like I would, but yeah, what are you gonna do? I gotta take the hours when I can get them. Death Note Netflix version? No, not like that. Didn't say it, but I got a new dog and her name is Sweetie. Aww. She's a Yorkie Chihuahua mix and she's 2 and I live for her. That sounds very cute. Yorkie Chihuahua, she must be pretty small then. I hear a Black Mirror episode. Right? Like, that's kind of another inspiration. Okay, I guess that would be a good show to compare it to. Because I did write that script in college around when I was watching some of those episodes. Definitely got some inspiration. And delete Netflix after that Death Note live action. Yeah, it was pretty damn bad. It was pretty damn bad. I don't think I would ever do an apology video, to be totally honest. Like, am I the only one who feels like it doesn't mean shit to hear an apology? Like, if you fuck up as badly as you do to need an apology video, like, no matter what you say in that video, I feel like it always just comes off as fake. Like, I think the best thing you can do is... I don't even know, because I guess you do have to address it. So... I don't know. Maybe you just have to bite the bullet and make a cringy apology video, because I still feel like they all feel fake as fuck, no matter who it is. But I guess you kind of have to do it. Scooby is in the other room. He's taking a nap right now. I haven't watched Squid Games yet. That I'm gonna do for the channel. I should have done it when it was like hyper popular. That probably would have got me to 5,000 subscribers right there. But but oh well. I was one of the people that was a little annoyed with how popular it was. I was like, okay, I get it. Relax. She's very small. I'm always messing with her though. She blow in her face, but I do. I sometimes do that to Scooby too, because he also doesn't like it and gets mad at me. It's a little fun. Doesn't mean that much if you lead with the mantra that the best apology is change behavior. Very true, very true. Most apology videos are crap. I'm sorry, I think I'm wrong. No, this is hypothetical, Mighty Isis. Really need to learn about Hoodoo myself. Would be interesting. I was annoyed too until I watched the first one. You gonna meet me at the boxing ring? Damn it. Okay. I'll do it. But I won't forget you, don't worry about that. Alice in Borderland is better than Squid Games. I've seen people go back and forth, you know, some people saying that Squid Games is better, some that Alice in Borderland is better. I'm curious to see which one I end up liking more when, you know, the time comes. Hang on just a moment. Sorry. I guess between Dark and Squid Game, Netflix ought to seriously thank those that are contributing its international content. Yeah, I agree. I feel like they should continue to invest in international content because clearly there are creators from around the world that have some really good stories to tell. I mean, I don't know if I'll actually like Squid Game or not, but assuming, like, if I do, then yes, I agree with that. Specifically for Dark, because that's still my favorite show I've ever seen. Did y'all know Don't Split the Pole originally it's from Hoodoo? No, I did not. Too different to compare. Interesting. I am liking Alice in Borderland so far. That last episode took it out of me for sure, but I'm liking it a lot. I don't know. I've always been a fan of the like battle royale, death game kind of genre of stuff. Just because it's interesting to see like people put at such extremes. Like even in fantasy shows and sci-fi shows, you don't necessarily always see characters pushed to such like traumatic extremes. But when you're talking about a death game, it's really interesting, like exploring the psyche of someone going through something like that. And so far, Alice in Borderland is doing a great job with that. I think your two apology videos, if it was different. If the same person is apologizing for something, it's annoying. Just be like, JRK and stand in your dumb belief. Oh, do you mean J.K. Rowling? Because don't be like her. Don't stand in your shit-ass turf beliefs. Ugh. I've broken multiple mirrors and haven't gotten no bad luck. I wonder if I've ever broken a mirror. I'm sure I have at some point in my life. Can't remember it though. But wait, it gets worse. Very true. Has anyone watched All of Us Are Dead on Netflix? Started watching last night. It's so good so far. I have not. Not surprised by Squid Game being popular because Alice in Borderland was super popular. I wasn't expecting over the top popular. Now yeah, Squid Game was ridiculous. Like that was number one for weeks and weeks. Like it would not die. The moment I thought like, okay, it must be dying off now, like more people that I personally knew were like, oh, I just started watching Squid Game and I really like it. And yeah, it just kept going and going. Like it's definitely finally fizzled out, but there for a while it was super popular. Probably the most I've ever seen a Netflix show. If you guys love the Battle Royale subgenre as much as I do, see the movie Funhouse. Okay. Hey, J.K. Rowling, but at least she isn't going back and forth on it. She's wrong all the time. That's true. That is true. But I would consider her, writing a whole series of books one way and then years later being like, oh, look how progressive I am. I feel like that's kind of going back and forth. She has remained strong on her shittiness towards transgender people, though. That is true. All of Us Are Dead is good so far. I also have a series recommendation for you. It's not a fantasy show, but still on the darker side. Sharp Objects. Ooh, Amy Adams. Okay. I love Amy Adams, so that alone has got my interest. We just had like a little Gandalf whistle right there. Superstition is don't split between poles. Oh, yeah. Friends or family, or it's bad luck in a bonded relationship. It's funny because I still try to, like, not, walk around a pole or anything when I'm with a friend. I don't even remember who originally told me that. I think it was my sister, actually. Patricia Clarkson in it. Oh, nice. Oh, really, Zakiya? That's funny. I wonder which one. How am I just hearing? Oh, yeah. Do you want one, Mighty Isis? You gotta pay for it. What? Relax, leave me alone. If an actor gets famous in Asia, the next 10 popular shows will have them in it. I mean, hey, if they're good, they're good. I've seen a few blog posts that claim Harry Potter isn't as progressive as most people think. I haven't read the book, so I don't know myself. Well, I mean, it's not as progressive as she likes to tell people nowadays. Like, I don't know. There's nothing explicit in those books that says or even really hints at the fact that Dumbledore is gay. There's nothing in there about what was the other dumb fucking thing she said? There was something about like what the students do to relieve themselves. I don't even remember. It's fucking weird. And when you look at the whole goblin characters, it is kind of obvious that they're a caricature for a certain stereotyped people. So, yeah, it's not as progressive as some people think it is. But there is some stuff in there, you know, at least like very strong female characters anyways, that I think is nice. Tony. No, thank you. Is there a show that you feel is underrated that deserves a second chance viewing? For me, it is. I know this much is true. Mark Ruffalo playing a twin, such a heartbreaking show with a great storytelling. Underrated that deserves a second chance viewing. I'm not too sure, actually. Maybe there's a lot of people I know that don't watch this show, and I think they should. Love on Netflix. I think that's a really good show. Don't watch it if you're not interested in a lack of representation, per se, because the show is very white, very straight, but it's still very funny, very well written, very relatable in a lot of different ways, even if it is all straight stuff. Vanish me, boo boo. The writer of Gone Girl also wrote Sharp Objects. Oh shit. Okay, that makes me really want to watch that now. I hope the main actress will get more acting gigs. I've already followed her Instagram. I mean, if it's getting popular, then no doubt. I wish there was an erotic thriller. Why? Why? No, you don't. No, you don't. First of all, for most of the story, well, technically all of the story, because here in America, you need to be 18 to be of age. They are all underage characters. No. And Draco? Ugh. Ron is actually pretty cool in the books, but still, no. Absolutely not. How are you guys feeling about how Rue acted last year? I was undeterred with the whole Beast situation. The argument with Ollie was bad, but I'm in the minority people who don't really like Ollie. I was pretty pissed with her in the last episode, but I don't know. I'm not super upset because I know it's just going to get worse and worse and worse for her throughout this season. I'm just kind of ready for it to all go to shit. Oh yeah, I forgot about Boys Love, just because it's got the actor from Alice in Borderland. Who said to him was really awful. No, yeah, that was very, very fucked up. As soon as it was one of those moments too where I kind of saw it coming. Just as soon as he was saying like, say one more thing, I'm like, she's gonna say it. She's gonna say the one thing that's gonna hurt the most, and then she said exactly what I thought she was gonna say. Like, that was fucked up. I still understood what you meant, Aubrey. Saw season 1 of Love with Anna Kendrick. No, not with Anna Kendrick. Love on Netflix with Paul Rust and Jillian Jacobs. Called Vita. I wanna give a chance, but I'm also looking for Eleanor coming back. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that is kind of interesting. It's cute. Interested in the new Batman movie? I am actually pretty interested. It looks like it's following a lot of the Batman comics that I liked a lot. Catwoman looks really, really cool. I think they, for once, have actually made Catwoman look cool and comic book accurate at the same time. I'm a little disappointed that it's not connected to like the bigger picture, but whatever, I guess. I'll take what I can get. Because, I mean, I don't know. I'm a fan of the extended storytelling that Marvel has done really, really well. Because, like, how often do you get to see that? I mean, now we get to see it a lot with Marvel, but still. No, yeah, different one, Shannon. Man, some of the visuals in one of the trailers I saw for the new Batman movie, I was like, oh shit. That looks really cool. I don't even think Halle Berry looked all that cool. Like, at the time, looked cool, but definitely dated now. Doesn't look great. I thought Anne Hathaway's Catwoman also looked alright. Not great. Was pretty mid, but looked alright. And there was one line from the movie I thought she played very well, but then the rest of it was like a different character. And yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer's was one where I was like, I like what you're doing acting-wise, but the look was not for me. I didn't really like Eartha Kitt's either. Kind of an unpopular opinion. I haven't really seen much about the new Batgirl and Supergirl. I've only seen the costume reveals, and I'm like, cool. I hope it's good. I would really like it to be, you know, a cool movie. To dumb pinch. Oops, dated after a while. Like Dark Knight looks a little bit dated now. I don't know. Dark Knight doesn't look too dated. Like, I feel like that still holds up. But, like, I'm trying to think. Pretty much any movie from the early 2000s, I'm like, it's starting to look a little dated. Not every single one of them, but most of them. Moon Knight looks super cool. I'm very excited for that. Telling the same stories with the same characters over and over again. That is true. That's true. I think they should... Well, I mean, for one, if you're going to tell that same story over and over again, try, on your new reboot to just set in stone what you're going to do and then continue from there and don't backtrack anymore. Don't be like, oh, people didn't like it, let's just try it again. Like, no, just continue. Let's see what you can do with the character. So yeah, I agree. They need to just stop starting and going and just tell a continuous story. The Gotham City Sirens. That would be a cool movie, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Right. I don't know if there's gonna be a Supergirl movie or if Supergirl is just in another movie. I'm not sure. Yeah, Oscar Isaac is very nice. They do overplay the multiverse too much for the DC stuff, which is funny because now Marvel is like, oh, it's, big multiverse stuff, but so far, even in the Spider-Man movie, they've done a good job, like, condensing it into a single instance where it's like, yes, we're having like a kind of wacky little multiverse moment right here, but not entire movies that are just unrelated and, in the multiverse or whatever. Catwoman is the most evolved out of the three. True. Well, yeah, true. In regards to Euphoria, I belong to the minority of people that doesn't trust Elliot. He said that he's not waiting for someone to fuck him, but I have a feeling he'll try to get into their pants. I don't, trust him, but I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't know. I hope. Yep, 1 more hour. I'm gonna actually have to get off stream here in just a moment. Marvel took risks with Shang-Chi and Eternals. Shang-Chi, I feel like they took risks just for the fact that it's a very diverse cast and a very different culture that they were showing off, but the formula of the movie was pretty, on par with the formula. And I think it worked better because I didn't like Eternals. I just rewatched it twice with my roommates, and I'm like, this movie's really boring. I don't like it. I actually don't like it. There's no other way to say it. But I like some of the characters. Been trying to collect as much Gotham City Siren stuff as the Hex Girls merch. Ah, nice. I feel like Eternals would have been so much better as a series. I think it would have too. And just better writing in general. I don't know. There were some really big issues I had with the writing upon rewatching it. I'm like, oh man, I do not like that. It's too bad Oscar Isaac won't be in, the Dune series for very much, but he was very good, and he was showing off the goods there for a little bit. Yeah, the movie did not work for me. Almost everyone I know is all over Harley Quinn's dick. I'm all over Catwoman's. I don't know who's on Poison Ivy's bush. Well, that's Harley Quinn, which works out perfect. I mean, I understand the love for Harley Quinn's character, but I don't know. She's not overrated per se, but definitely not like one of my personal favorites. I like her a lot. She's cool. Yeah, Eternals could have been better, but they tried. I should have tried harder, but they tried. I feel like I didn't get to know the characters very well in Eternals. I agree, which is why I want to see them again. I'm like, let's explore the ones that actually interested me a little bit, like Makari and Faustos and Athena. Who else? Kingo kind of pissed me off, but he was funny, so I'd like to see him again. Cersei just bored me to tears. I'm so sorry. Is it Gemma or Gemma Chan? I think it's Gemma. Yeah, Gemma Chan, like, she's a great actor, but goddamn, her character was so fucking boring in that movie. I am not watching Peacemaker. I kind of just don't want to, if I'm being honest. I liked the movie. I didn't really need a spin-off series with Peacemaker, I don't think. Ooh, that would have been cool, like an anthology series. Each gets their own episode. That would be cool. They probably will. Dune did really well, and I imagine the second one will as well. Because the second one is going to be where all the like big climactic action is. And that'll definitely draw in, you know, general audiences for sure. Nice chatting with you too, Zakia. No, it's all good. You've been around about as much as I have. Yeah, that's true, Raimi. That's true. It's been a while since I watched the WandaVision reaction years. Why you didn't reaction any Marvel series again? I did. I did Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I did Loki. I only did like half of What If because I kind of screwed up. Fucked up my videos that I already edited for them. And I'm currently doing Hawkeye. Just very slowly. I was so mad at the way they did Cersei. Like, she's such a fun character in the comics, and they gave us a flat character. Like, really, I don't know, she was just along for the ride for that movie. She was just like, I don't really know what to do. And everyone's like, do this, no, do that. She's like, I don't know what to do. Like, the whole fucking movie. And then at the very end, she's just like, okay, I'm going to turn the whole thing into marble or whatever. And then at the very end, I got extra mad when I rewatched it. I was like, oh my god. After they win, she goes back and she's like, I don't know if we did the right thing. I'm like, if you say that one more fucking time, Cersei. It's just, her whole character was not it for me in that movie. Her and Sprite were just irritating. Spoilers for a 40-year-old novel. I'll rank the Disney shows, and then I have to sign off of this stream. Okay, gotcha. But personally, for me, it's going from favorite to least favorite. Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, What If. I don't know where to put Hawkeye in it yet, so I'm not gonna put that on my list until I've finished the show. I see that's why I stopped watching after the first episode. Didn't love Eternals, but I didn't hate it. Fair enough. Yeah, I didn't hate it. I don't know, it's just boring. This was really meh for me. Dune ends after James' fight with Paul and before they go to the siege. Oh wait, does it? I could have sworn it ends after the siege. Is it not? Shit. I need to reread these goddamn books again. I don't know when I'm supposed to have time to do that, but they're really good books. I'll probably read them pretty fast. Since you reacted to WandaVision last year, I'm subscribed to you. Oh, thank you. And now your channel seems... Yep, because you're not posting your reactions. I'm posting reactions, I am. This whole month I've actually been posting a lot, so I'm just saying. But yes, I need to sign off now. I'll be filming the Euphoria reaction in about 45 minutes, and then editing as much as I can. Again, it'll probably be out... There's no way I'm going to be able to get it out by then. My guess is probably like Tuesday morning. I will aim for Monday night, but I don't know. We'll see. If you have to sign out now, have fun watching. Thank you. And good night, or good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are. And that is about it.